I'm Beth, and this is Bubbie's Kitchen. And today we're getting saucy. We're gonna make a nice marinara sauce and a pesto sauce with different ingredients than you're used to. I am going to use this sauce, both sauces, to dress my spaghetti. But I'm also going to make, later today, mozzarella sticks. And I'm going to use this pesto as a dipping sauce for those mozzarella sticks. I bet you haven't done that. It is fabulous. It's so different, everybody will love it. You can use it as an appetizer, or you can just eat it when you're watching a game. Lots of cheese. Pecorino Romano for us. And we're gonna mix together our spaghetti with marinara sauce. Emma, would you hand me 2 spoons?
Of course.
So I can mix this better? I want to plate this.
There you go.
Thank you, darling. I really liked being a waiter. I learned how to use these 2 spoons to serve with years and years ago when I was a waitress. Little extra sauce, some Pecorino Romano cheese, nice serving of spaghetti with pesto sauce. Little dollop of pesto. Today we're going to make a marinara sauce on chicken parmesan, and we're going to make a pesto sauce that we're going to use to dip with our mozzarella sticks. And just because we can, we're going to use our chicken cutlets and make them Milanese. We're going to start with the ingredients for the marinara sauce, the tomato sauce. We've got pepper, salt, olive oil and garlic, red packed tomatoes because that's all that Mama used, and basil. And this is Mama's strainer. I use this to strain the tomatoes and get out all the seeds and the pulp so that my sauce tastes exactly like Mama's. Everything good starts with sauteed garlic. Nice olive oil. Doesn't have to be extra virgin right now because it's cooking in the sauce. I use 2 good cloves for each can. The cloves are a little small. I'll use an extra one just for the pot. These pieces are large enough that if anybody doesn't feel like eating garlic and they want to take it out, they can. I want to get the garlic a little brown. See you in 5. This only took 2 minutes. I don't want to burn the garlic. I'm going to turn off the fire and strain my tomatoes. The tomatoes will stop the browning of the garlic because there's some residual heat in the pan. I love to make sauce, not only because my family loves it, but because every time I use this strainer, it reminds me of my mother-in-law. And all the big holidays we made, we used to make sauce for 45 people. Homemade manigotti, meatballs. Those were fun times. I don't want to miss any of the leftover tomatoes in the can. So about a half a can of sauce, a half a can of water to clean my can. Pour it into the other can. Right over the top. Rich!
Yeah.
I think I need more basil.
Okay, I'll get it.
Every last good drop. And in here is the pulp and the seeds and the stuff that will make the sauce taste a little different, a little bitter, not the way we like it. How old is this strainer?
Older than me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Put in the basil. I'll put in some pepper. That's about a teaspoon of pepper. Teaspoon of salt. The fire's back on. And now we wait for it to get nice and thick. And that's it. It's so easy to make tomato sauce. It just doesn't make sense to buy it in a jar. It tastes so much better when you do it yourself. I'm probably going to use 1 can of sauce. The rest of it I'll freeze. It freezes beautifully. Come on, Tommy, let's get some basil. I have so much basil. I'm so lucky. It loves this pot. Pesto sauce is so easy to make, and it's delicious. We're going to start with olive oil. We have garlic, lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice, and the zest from that lemon. We've got basil and arugula, pistachios, grated pecorino romano cheese, pepper, and salt. Everything goes into the food processor. What's different about my pesto is that I use arugula and I use pistachio nuts instead of pine nuts. The reason I use arugula is because on one episode of Epicurious, Frank made me make ramp pesto. And the only way that I could kind of imitate that flavor was the bittery taste of arugula. So I start with 2 cups of arugula. I'm gonna have the same amount of basil, equal amounts of arugula and basil. A cup of Pecorino Romano cheese. 3/4 of a cup of pistachio nuts. Lemon juice. The zest of the lemon. We like a lot of garlic. So this is 1, 2, 3, like 5 good cloves. Salt and pepper. About a teaspoon of pepper. Teaspoon and a half of salt. Once I get this going, I'm going to stream in the olive oil until it looks exactly the way I want it to look. Just going to clear some of this out of the way. I'm going to whiz everything together, and then I'm going to stream the olive oil in with the... I want to check to see that it's the right consistency and that it tastes good. Well, that's really good. That's delicious. It's not something that you'd want to eat by itself, but on top of pasta or as a dipping sauce, it's excellent. Let me get it into its bowl. And then I'm going to check on the marinara sauce. Now to taste our saucy creations. You want to start with the red sauce?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll start with the pasta, with the pesto pasta. You're not supposed to use a spoon, but we like it, so we do.
I'll have another. That's good.
This is good. Would you have a spoon?
Okay.
Swap? Yes, we're using each other's fork and spoon. We're married more than 40 years.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Wow.
That's Sadie in a dish. That marinara sauce, my mother, that's one of the first things Sadie taught me to make.
She never made pesto though.
Well, that's thanks to Chef Frank.
Yeah. This is very